Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As Porter, this is another area of great concern. They haven't seen too much work done in this area in the last 3 or 4 weeks either. Only thing I noticed, they poured some forms like in the middle there. Like, other than that, nothing. No work really been done. Like, you were in a park for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. Something should get done, but all I see is they tore everything up. Haven't fixed much of anything. And this only happens in the minority community. It doesn't happen in the suburbs. It only happens in the area where they don't care about people. Allegedly, this is how it's going to look. Coming soon. Now, the question is, how many millions of dollars of the tax-paying dollars is being utilized for this, and not towards education, and not towards shelter and food? You know what I mean? You're making a park, which is good, but they already had a park. I mean, you only be placing it with something somewhat better, but not a whole lot better. But what about shelter? What about food? What about mental health? Like, that money could be invested on much greater and more important things in the city. I would like to know, how much money has the city of Boston invested on education, like further education, like to improve education? Not the budget that you already have now, but the extra money that you have, and you kind of do side deals, backdoor deals with contractors and developers and stuff like that. That's the question, and there's a lot of that going on. So it's not like they don't do it. Now, this is how you protect a tree that you don't want damaged. You put a fence around it. Just put a fence around it. Usually you're supposed to put that padding around it. You're supposed to put some kind of protective padding around the tree. But this is what we have. It's all in the name of building a better Boston. I don't know if that's so true. And if you want to build a better Boston, you got to get rid of some of that crime in the city of Boston. You better start there. You got a police station right across the street. But I forgot, Mayor Wu does not get along with the Boston police. But yet she wants them to protect her. That's ironic, huh? She wants the Boston police protection, but she doesn't support the Boston police. Mayor Wu, if I'm wrong, you could call me up. You got my number. I gave you one of my cards when you were running for mayor, so you know who I am. I talked to your driver. He knows who I am too. If it's not true, say something. But if it is true, just stay quiet. We'll figure it out on our own. If you don't want to help us, we'll figure it out. We'll see how much corruption goes on in the city of Boston. Start exposing it little by little. How many millions of dollars is it going to cost for this park? Now, all these questions, I'm going to go down to City Hall and ask them these questions and see what they say. Because all this should be public record. They should have. And Mayor Wu says she wants transparency, so they should have a sign on the outside of it saying how much this costs. They should, but they don't. All the information you need to know about this park should be right on the outside, readily available. If you really want transparency. All right, guys, I want to show you what's going on here. There's a lot more areas like this in the city. I might start showing all of them because it's not just 1, 2, 3. It's quite a few of them. They just tear up the area. They stop working on it for a while, and then they got you, so you have to fix it. All right, guys, catch you on the next one. More corruption in the city of Boston.